So it's 2 o'clock on Monday the 13th of July, and just to give you an idea of where this is in location to the fire. So the village down there is Dweigh, and up to my left here is what the mountain which has been on fire is supposed to look like, rich with bracken and gorse and heather, beautiful colours this time of year. And over there is Astwen and Conwy Mountain, and then we come round here and this is where the mountain has been on fire. Very sad, complete destruction. And down in the bottom there, beyond the trees which are immediately in the centre of the screen, is Capelulo, and you can see the burn line down there and how close it has got to spreading to the bottom of the valley. And that track where, well, the burn line is on a track which is known locally as the donkey path, so they've used that as a fire break very, very effectively. It just shows you the skills of the fire personnel involved. So really sad. So I'm going to head over and see what else we can see from this. So just following on from that last video, on the left of the screen you can see the Sychnant Pass road going up, which goes over to Conwy, threading its way up, and you can see the extent of the burning of the fire. Now, I thought it stopped somewhere around here, but actually it goes on. I'm going to zoom in a bit, and it goes on, and you can still see over there the smoke because it's still on fire. And the mountain in the background there is called Talavan, so that gives you an idea of where it is in relation to everything. So I'm intending to cross over onto the other side of the mountain and go for a little look up here, over there. That's the mountain of Talavan immediately ahead, and as I pan round to the left and zoom in, you'll see in the middle of the screen, just about up there in the middle of the screen, what looks like some kind of fire service machine. Let's just leave it at that because I don't know what it is. And there's been a lot of activity along there, lots of fire service people and little vehicles going along. So they're obviously trying to keep it under control over there, because that's a big mountain to try and manage if that goes up. I'm just getting closer to where the fire is, and just cutting down and crossing near where the stream is, and I come across this here, and this is obviously where somebody has decided to camp a long time ago by the look of it, mind, and have a fire. And it's this kind of behaviour which causes fires like this. It's just absolutely diabolical. It's like, you know, somebody on the comments of yesterday's YouTube film, somebody said it's got to be stopped. Well, the way to stop it is educate people, and also not selling single-use barbecues. So I'm going to cut down now, cross the stream here. Here we go. This is the little stream which in the winter is absolutely gushing, and it's barely a trickle really. So I'll be cutting up this other side and then see where we get to. This is seriously upsetting. I have walked and mountain biked up here scores of times, enjoying how beautiful it is and how lush it is, and I am on the non-fire side of the wall because I don't want to annoy anyone, to be honest with you. But just to put this into some perspective, look at this. The fire's come through the bottom of the wall there, and I don't know if it's why it's not spread, but look at this field. That would have just gone up like a box of matches. It is such a fine line between containing this thing and it just spreading. It's so serious. You know, whatever you do, folks, be careful with your blooming anything which you light, your flipping cigarettes, your whatever else. Crazy. A fine line between the fire and the pigs, which were probably very close to becoming cooked pork. The effect on the wildlife would be unreal. I've been stood at this spot for probably about 15 minutes, and you get these little, I don't know what you call them, you know, just little kind of trails of smoke coming out of areas which are smouldering. And this one over here is really close to that bracken. And I was thinking, any moment that could go. It's such a fine line. And then I looked over here, and that one starts smouldering. And a couple of minutes ago, I started seeing flames coming up. And the only saving grace about that is it's surrounded by everything else which is burnt, so it can't spread. But you know, it's the wind at the moment which is causing a big problem. It's just feeding, the oxygen is just feeding the flame, isn't it? So that tree I said was burning. It's burning. And in the background there, you can just see a little quad, not quad because it's got 8 wheels, octa vehicle, and they keep knocking around. So I think they've come to have a look what's happening with the tree, but that tree's now caught, it's now burning. You see the flames leaping every so often. You wouldn't believe it, it was nothing there when I arrived here ages ago, and now it's burning. This is the issue. This is why I guess they won't let residents back into Capelulo. It's just crazy, isn't it? I've come off the mountain and I've just been to feed one of my neighbour's chickens, and water is seeds as well. And this is his driveway. Look how close it is here, and this house is just there. It is nuts. There it is, all the way down to the stream. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, if you can call it enjoyed, a bit informative really. Very sad. And yeah, if you could subscribe, that'd be great. If you can give it a thumbs up and a like, that'd be really good as well. Thank you.